Hello, Hot Wheelers. It's finally happened. I have purchased my very first RLC vehicle. But I purchased it for less than $9. So that's what I'm willing to pay for an RLC. I'm not going to pay 25 bucks when you can get an Inno 64 for 25 bucks. But anyways, $9. This is pretty cool. It's quite chromy. What's interesting is I never knew this was a real car. I knew this was one of the original Hot Wheels toys in 1968, but this is actually based off a real show car. So the designer Harry Bradley, he designed this thing, and then these two guys, the Alexander brothers, made this concept car. So the front windshield is actually the back part of a Ford station wagon, a 1960 Ford station wagon, and that's what creates the front end of this vehicle. The vehicle itself is based on a Dodge A100 pickup, and naturally it's very customized. The engine is actually back around here, so it's covered by the hard tonneau there. All right. So it's definitely a futuristic looking truck. Pretty smooth, pretty clean. Looks pretty nice even today, by today's standards, for me at least. And so it also shows the most impractical door I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you literally have to open the windshield, then you have to rotate the front panel to get in, but then what do you do with your legs to rotate this back? Like, you gotta jam them into the side? It just seems so impractical, it's crazy. And then the steering wheel's over here when the door is open. So naturally this would not make a very reliable production vehicle, and henceforth it was always a show car. It actually sold for like $325,000 at auction somewhere in 2009, according to Wikipedia. Alright, so it's got these two plastic surfboards. Do they come out? I would assume so. Maybe not. I don't want to force it. Well, interesting. But it's really this chromy Spectre Flame. It's just a red clear coat, right? I don't know much about these guys, my first one, but I'm assuming this is a polished casting and they have a red clear coat that goes over it. Is that what Spectre Flame is? Well, it's darn shiny, and I like it. It's pretty neat. It's got these red line plastic wheels, and they look like they're hubcap wheels, just black in these pie areas here. It's kind of a shame that, well, I guess this is what the original Hot Wheels wheels look like, but I'd kind of like to see this wheel be more like the real one, the chrome hubcaps. Alright, well, the front headlights here, they're just chromed out. I guess this is part of the base. This whole chrome base here, maybe it wraps up to here, and they added some of that red Spectre Flame to this grill area. It's not really a grill though. And they actually have some black printing here for the grill area. And you'll see there's a white, it looks like a white metallic interior. Seems okay. Not much detail on the side. A little bit rough there. I don't know if I think that's under the paint. This little roughness here. I feel like this thing has suspension or something, but it wobbles quite a bit. Hey, what's going on? Is that normal? It's like listing. Alright, on the bottom here, Dodge Deora Concept 2012 was when this one was made, or somewhere around there. Riveted back here in the middle and the back. So the tires don't even come close to the edge. I don't know why they played it really safe, and not have the wheels out here. But it's really strange, the wobbliness of this, and the fact that it's definitely not horizontal. I can't seem to correct it. So that's too bad. If I paid 25 bucks for this, I'd be pretty annoyed. Go for $9, I guess. It's just part of Hot Wheels history, I suppose. Strange. What is going on in there? Is that normal? Does anyone else have this casting? And does it list like that? Alright, well, let's talk about or show some other vehicles. One other thing, Wikipedia is saying this real car is powered by a 170 cubic inch or 2.8 liter slant 6, and it's a 3-speed transmission. And it was produced to 1965 to 1967. I'm guessing maybe it took 2 years for them to make this. This listing is really bothersome. Alright, let's pull out a couple other Hot Wheels here. Or actually, yes. Well, first one, here's a nice chromey. What is this thing? The Rygen Express. And I added some Sharpie markers to it and some 3D printed wheels as well. Here, the next was the La Troca in black and gold. I really like this paint job on that one. I have some alloy wheels on that guy. Here's a CRX that I've painted with a photo shift paint. So a question for you veterans of Hot Wheels: has Hot Wheels ever done any like photo shift paint? They must have, right? I don't know, but if they haven't, they should. You know, something that shifts between two colors. This one is like a green to pink, I think is what this one is. The paint's not that expensive, so that's why I ask. I think it'd be an easy thing for them to do. And then the last one is a Majorette. It's a Chevy Silverado, and it's got like a satin red finish. I got it just because of that paint job. I did 3D print my own wheels and repainted the interior tan as well. This thing's going too fast, huh? There we go. Alright. The lights on the back of this thing. I guess it just printed on, but they have some lines on them. You know, it's not just one red bar, it's like two. It reminds you of like an impulse engine on a Star Trek spaceship. Alright, that's some nerding out right there. Alright, well, it's another case of me learning about the real world by collecting miniature vehicles. Did not know this is a real one. I know that they had a Deora 2, and I remember reading that article, how they made that a real car as well. But I think the Hot Wheels came first. I don't know if this one, the Hot Wheels, came first or not. This Harry Bradley, I believe, was a designer for Hot Wheels as well, so maybe he created the toy first. But I'm sure if you could comment, other people might want to know that as well. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Hot Wheels review.